Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. And this is one of many verses in the Bible that say something along the lines of forgive one another because Christ forgave you. Or I think there's a verse that even says, Christ, if you cannot forgive your brother, then Christ cannot also forgive you. And it's one of those things that you hear it so much that I feel like you kind of can become desensitized to it. But I'm just going to read it again, just slower. Forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. God, the Creator, through His Son, also God, forgave you for being broken, falling short, a sinner. He forgave you for that. So how can you be so petty as to not forgive your brother for stealing something from you? Whatever your brother did is less than what you've done to God, if that makes sense, right? So it's one of those things where we'll think about it, and then reading it, it's like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's easy. But then if you're ever in the situation where it's time to forgive, it seems to leave our minds, and we're kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I can forgive this person. And not to act like it's just the easiest thing ever to forgive, but it's one of those things where, like, it doesn't say forgive when it's easy to forgive. It's real easy to follow the Bible when the situation you're in is really easy.